Hi guys, what we're going to do today is we're going to do something called a contour line drawing and a blind contoured line drawing, okay? Now, for my middle schoolers, remember when I had you draw your shoe? You had to draw the outside of it and then you filled it in. Remember I told you in the lesson, that was like a couple of years ago, so I'm reminding you, is that it's called a contour line. And what it is, it's just the outside of something. So if I were to take my Starbucks cup and draw just the outside of my cup, kind of like, I don't know, something like maybe this. Here, I'll show you in a second. Something maybe like that. That is my contour line, okay? Now, this is the difference between that and a blind line contour. A blind contour line is about drawing something by looking at it and not looking at your paper. So it's blind. And the people are like, why do I do it? They do it to teach you how to draw, okay? So in college, if you take some college classes, and a lot of people I know, I would say a very high number of my kids for some reason get minors in art when they go to school, which is good because, you know, it goes well with like a computer degree. Anyway, and you don't look at it. You don't look up. You don't ever, you don't ever look at your paper. So you end up with, and you never lift your pencil. So you get a bunch of objects, and that's what you're going to do. You're going to do a blind contour drawing. So I'm going to start mine, and it does teach you how to draw. It teaches you how to look. Now, are you going to be perfect? No, it's going to be really messed up a little bit, but that's okay. I'm trying really hard not to look, so it's kind of hard. But so as we're talking, I'm doing mine. All right? I'm trying really hard not to look. And what happens is it kind of ends up being abstract. And that's what you're doing this week. And it's pretty simple stuff. And what happens is it becomes very, it looks very Picasso-ish. And you guys know what I mean by an abstract. You're old enough now, you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean anymore, remember that an abstract is a bunch of shapes put together that have meaning to them, okay? They can look like something, and that's an objective abstract. And it could be just the wind, and it could be just taking your hand and, you know, just doing this all over. And that's a non-objective where it's just colors and shapes, okay? So I'm drawing everything that's on my desk. Now, I am not doing a very good job because I'm doing this very quickly. But what I'm doing is I'm working on it right now. I'm not even close to done. But do you see what I'm doing on my desk? Now that's real simple, but do you see how abstract that became? I had to I cheated because I should not have lifted my pencil right there. And I did. So I have to be more careful. But that's all you're doing. And then what you can do is you're going to color it. Now, it's going to end up looking like a Picasso piece of art here. And I will show you what I mean, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to start coloring it. Now, you may want to do a monochromatic. It's kind of like Picasso's blue period. Picasso, for some reason, why? I mean, we don't know why we do things. It's our personalities, what we're feeling at the time. It's art. That's what we do. And Picasso at one point did nothing but blue paintings, all different shades of blue, which is monochromatic. Mono meaning one, chromatic meaning color. So he did nothing but blue. You may pick a color scheme like that. You may want to do that. You may want to do neutrals, black, white, gray. You may want to do warm and cool colors, and you better know what they are. But I'll say them anyway. Warm is yellow, red, orange, and cool colors are blue, green, and purple. All right? If you want to do it secondary colors, purple, orange, green, I don't care. They're analogous, are next to each other. So blue, blue, green, and green. analogous, okay? It doesn't matter what you're doing, and I don't care what materials you're using, because if you're taking your time to do these in the right way, even a crayon will look really good with these, okay? So hold on, and I'm gonna show you what some mine might look like if it's done, okay? So as you get done, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna break it into pieces, outline it if you have a marker. Now, if you don't have a marker, sometimes people use just a black crayon, but they look nice when they have a nice clean black line around them. You don't have to do that. You can do this any way you want, and you're gonna start coloring it. Notice my color scheme. It looks that it's actually supposed to be complementary, orange and blue. Looks a little red on here, doesn't it? Okay. And that's all we're doing. This is a pretty easy project. Do something on your desk at home. Do something on your table. Okay? This is an easy project. I think they turn out wonderful. Take your time and have fun with this one. Okay? Bye, guys.